Hi, this is Andrew with Baker's Gas and Welding Supply. I'm back again to check out some more helmets. Back by popular demand, everybody wants us to talk about this new Optrel Panoramaxx helmet. It's a Swiss-made helmet by Optrel. It's their newest helmet launched. Their claim to fame is the widest viewing range, 6 times greater than any American company's welding helmet put out today. They hold a clarity rating of 1112, so the same as their Miller hood and your Speed Glass hood. So the clarity rating is the same, but we're just going to talk about some technical data behind this helmet. I had a chance to weld with it earlier today. It's unbelievable how clear it is. Now, to say that it's 6 times greater on the viewing range, that's up for interpretation on how you want to hold the helmet close to your face or move it out. So it's got a couple of different adjustments, but their newest thing is on these Optrels, they have a fully automated auto darkening, so you don't have to adjust the shade color. So it does an automatic between shades 5 and 12. So you set it on the automatic shade. As soon as you strike an arc, it automatically adjusts what shade is needed. So if you're going to do spray transfer with MIG, it'll automatically bump right to a shade 12. And then as soon as you let the arc go, it bumps right back down to 2.5 shade. So it's pretty unique in that standpoint. They do have a manual function with this helmet too, so you can switch over to manual if you like to manually adjust what shade. On that auto darkening shade that automatically adjusts, it has a plus or minus 2 shades either way. So if you feel that it's too light, you can darken it up 2 shades. And if you feel like it's too dark, you can lighten it up 2 shades. So it's pretty unique. It's similar to the ESAB Sentinel with the lens that quick changes out. And they also have this patented gasket that is around the edges, keeps dust out. When I was welding with flux core. Seemed to work pretty good. It kept most of the dust out. I mean, I think over time that stuff will wear out, but hey, it's still pretty cool nonetheless. So on this new style headgear they have, it adjusts by the same push down knob, turn and go. One thing I noticed with that, if you have a large diameter head, it only goes so far. So I ran into a problem with adjustment on that, that's about the only thing that was very comfortable. The pads were nice. It has this adjustment right here that gives you a depth function on your helmet. So you can adjust that, push the helmet out from your face or push it into your face. As you can see in closer viewing, that the helmet has these goggle style almost lens viewing range. It's unique, so your nose actually sits down in between, and that's why you get they say a 6 times larger viewing range, because your nose is actually depressed in and it sits closer to your face. That's something. It really did work really well. One thing I noticed, hit your nose on that when you flip the helmet down. Not a big deal. They sell a pad that goes in there, so it's kind of a first thing I did to whack my nose when I put it on. So it's minor things like that that just kind of different from the helmet. And then they have a grind button similar to your Speed Glass 9100 XXI. You just hit the button and it turns it to grind mode. So it's a shade 5 in grind mode. So what these helmets have in common, when we're going to break it down to bare bones here, they all share the same clarity rating, a 1112. The only difference, I guess, this is a light state 3. So that's when your helmet is down, you're not welding, you're just looking through your helmet, fumbling around with your MIG gun or TIG torch. This one is a 2.5. It is noticeably different. It's lighter when your helmet's down. It's amazing that when the helmet was down and I was watching someone else weld with this helmet, as soon as they struck the arc, I didn't even notice a change in the flash. It was so smooth and transitioned well into the shade 12 It was amazing. It really was pretty cool. So to touch on your clarity rating, the 1112. So everyone's all in a hot to trot on this 1111 or 1112. These three are very big brands in welding helmets. They chose to go with the 1112. So the last number is for angular dependency, which is the way that the light scatters when entering the front of the welding helmet. So as it passes through your auto darting lens, that's what the last number stands for. So they chose a lower angular dependency to get you to that shade 3, shade 2.5, and shade 3 in your dormant state when you're not welding. And I hope that all makes sense. So they chose that, they said that they wanted it to be lighter when you weren't doing anything because they felt that it sped up productivity, right? So as long as your helmet's down, you can still grind, you can still grab your chipping hammer, you can still grab everything in the midst of doing all that with a shade 3. So Lincoln has a 1111 rating. Their dormant state or light state is 4. So it's darker. It is harder to see out of a Lincoln. I will admit it seems so minute, but it is harder to see out of it. So I hope that clarifies what that last number stands for. It's angular dependency. If you want to read more about that, I'm sure if you Google it or something, it'll come up with a definition and give you a good background of what that actually means. This helmet. So the magnifying lenses that you can get, and I think they make 1.0 all the way up to 4.0. They're $23, and they go inside your helmet for the magnifiers, cheater lenses. The outer lens is $26 replacement with that rubber gasket. The inners are $7 per pack. The charger for this helmet, which I need to touch on, that charger is, the replacement charger is $7. This thing has a lithium polymer battery. So there is no CR2450s to replace. There is no more batteries to replace. You plug it in, 15-minute break, 15-minute charge. It'll run for an 8-hour shift on a 15-minute charge. So it charges really fast. And it also has the solar cell that you can see, and that also helps to charge the battery. It's kind of unique. It's got a mini USB port on the inside that you plug it into a wall socket. It charges your helmet. But like I said, the replacement charger, if you lose it, is $7. So this helmet right now retails at $379 on bakersgas.com. This helmet is $385 on bakersgas.com. So we're touching now up into the range of the Speed Glass. Would I say it's clearer than the Speed Glass? I would rank it right next to it. They're one for one. This one had a bigger viewing range for sure, so it might push over top of that Speed Glass. Speed Glass is still a great hood. Is it better than this hood? This still has a huge viewing range. Like it a lot. Really heavy though compared to this. This is really light. Comparable viewing ranges, I guess you'd have to try this to see what I'm talking about with the viewing range where how your nose sits in. But other than that, like I said, $379 on bakersgas.com. Thanks for watching my video on the Optrel Panoramaxx. I'm going to throw out a promo code for $5 off. It's called Swiss Power 5. And feel free to comment on this video and comment on other items you want me to try out and maybe demo. We'll open them brand new out of the box, give them a shot. Subscribe to our Baker's Gas channel on YouTube and stay tuned. There's going to be more.